What's going on today, guys? Epic Snack Time here, back in another episode of Banished. Looks like I'm just letting these people run around for a little bit. They're trying to get this wood situation straightened out. Looks like our logs are kind of depleting every second we get one in. And I don't think it's going towards this woodcutter a whole lot because he's got a pretty decent amount of firewood going. So I don't understand what's going on there. So I did knock him down just a little bit so we can try to uh, so I can try to manage it a little bit better. So I think before we get too far, it looks like it's early autumn, so it'll be turning into winter fairly quickly. We will actually go ahead and build a bridge across. So it might help if I pick the right thing. And we will build it across so this way the people that are running back and forth and everything else won't be interfering with any of the harvesting, the foresters, or anything like that. We can kind of pull everything from over here, and that should take care of that problem. Hopefully. But for now, I'll actually pause it because we are still having some people die, so that's not particularly great. Let's see. Can't really make any other tools at the moment. And we're having quite a few people die. This is not too great. This town, I mean, it's just kind of a starting town per se. So we may end up starting over and picking a new town. If you would rather see that, so we could try to get out of this major crisis that we're having right now, because apparently everyone is starving, everyone is dying of starvation, and there's kind of a tool crisis at the moment because we can't keep the wood coming in for and the iron coming in for the blacksmith, which isn't really great at all. I will have some of these people come down here and gather up all, let's see, we'll just take this block right here, and that'll get most of that iron there. Let's see, is there any stone over through here? I think I may have gotten it all the last time. There's some down there, but I'm not really trying to mess with that at the moment. And everyone is still dying. This is not a good thing. Let's see, we'll go ahead and take out another stone cutter, so hopefully somebody can move some stuff around. Let's get out of trying to collect some stone. Once this house is built, hopefully there'll be somebody to move over there and maybe help populate this town a little bit more. Have some kiddos, something like that. Let's see what the quarry's gone down a percent since we put in. It's only gotten 28 stones so far. Looks like we do have plenty of iron, and the logs are coming in probably from where I'm having them clear all this out. They're actually getting stuff done instead of not getting anything done, and everybody trying to, or not even trying to, everybody dying. And let's see if we can. There's still not enough to make the bridge, so I'll leave it alone for right now. I will put the builder up in as a laborer, and I will actually run a dirt road back around here so I can kind of keep everything in a kind of tidy order at least. Trying to. Looks like we are out of winter, so the people did survive another winter, even though it was kind of rough. A lot of people died, a lot of items are running low. So we need to see, we don't, see, there's still a couple of tools, so it's not super bad. And there's some roots coming in from the gatherer, so that'll be good. And the logs are actually being sustained fairly well. We'll keep the tools where they're at as of now. Not trying to change it too much because sometimes if you mess with that, it drains or depletes all your resources way faster than you think it would. So hopefully these, looks like they are getting through most of this. It's still going to take a little while because of how big of an area it is. And I will actually go ahead and have them building this wooden bridge, and then they can take out this stuff over here. Let's get everything right there. I definitely need all the stone that we can get and all the wood that we can get from over here. Every little bit helps. And it looks like there is a kind of a food crisis a little bit. It's just one person that's going hungry, and it's this guy right here. Guy or girl, can't really tell. Um, but hopefully that will get fixed soon. Looks they keep bringing in some food, and then it goes straight out the door. Let's crank up a builder, actually, because there is one needed. I doubt it's for the bridge. Looks like we are still waiting for a couple of logs. Looks like about 11 more logs, and we should be done with it, or at least done with the resource part, getting it over there, and then we should be able to get some stuff done. Hopefully they'll be able to build it fairly quickly. I will put in a small stockpile over here just in case. And we don't have any room for the market. There's really no need for the market at the current moment. Um, we definitely don't have the resources. Well, part of the resources, the wood, is the main problem at the current moment. For the trading post, if we were able to get the trading post, it would make everything a lot easier. We may go ahead. I think I'm gonna go ahead and have them clear out this little area here and this area here, and hopefully get some wood brought around. And this bridge is actually being built, so that is good. Hopefully they can get over here and get some of that, and they'll probably just bring it over here and then run back and forth and back and forth, so that will be good. Let's see how many fishermen. There's only one fisherman right now, so I may go ahead and bring that up by one. Hopefully somebody will fill out that spot, because we only need one builder on the bridge, and it's actually done, so we don't need any builders at the moment. And the laborers should run over there. Let's go ahead and we'll increase that to 150, which will make sure everybody's nice and warm. And the leather, looks like we probably ran out of it fairly quickly. So I think we'll probably just have to leave it where it's at right now until the hunters bring over some more and we're able to get a little bit more coats made, which there's 26. We do have plenty for the people of our town. I think we have the 26 people, so it's not too bad. We're actually making decent headway now that after we got out of our little bit of trouble, basically. Everyone trying to starve and everyone dying of starvation wasn't very great. These gatherers and laborers are down here. God, it rains a lot in this place. Hopefully that doesn't, I don't think that affects them at all, but it sure makes for quite a nuisance on here. Oh, and now we are back in autumn, so we're probably fixing to go into late autumn on here, and we will be running into winter fairly quickly. But we don't really need any more builders at the moment, but I may go ahead and crank it back up and then put another house or two along down here. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Let's not do that. And we will actually demolish that there. I did not want that house right there. I will put him right there. And oh, I can't put it there because there's a little block right there. No. Yeah. I guess I'll have to leave it as it is for now. I will go ahead and put one there and one there. I may go ahead and pause both of those for now. Knock those down to one person per house to build it, and we'll get a builder just in case. Hopefully, let's see, do we have enough to add in, oh, where did it go? There it is. The trader. Looks like the lumber's getting up there, so I will go ahead and add one of those in here. And I'll go ahead and add in the road as well. That will go all the way up to it. And that will go all the way across to this one. And hopefully I'll be able to put in some housing. Maybe, I don't think the market will fit within there, within the little confines. No, looks like it's a little too big. It would be a little too big either way. So it will probably be somewhere over here at a later time, and we can deal with that at another time. But we will let these houses get built at the moment. And wow, we need a lot of builders. Let me take this back down to 1 for now, because everything is kind of, looks like everyone's dying of starvation again. So we will take out the stone cutter, so hopefully something can be moved around a little bit. The jackets and everything are being made fine, but it looks like everyone is dying of starvation again. So we kind of had a dip to where we were doing good. It's early spring. Why is it snowing still? Okay. I do see some color coming back into the trees, so that's a good inclination that we should be coming out of all this snow pretty soon, hopefully at least. And it looks like the blacksmith actually needs to be increased, but I'll leave it at 50 for right now so it won't be running everything bone dry over here. The house isn't really getting built, so I'll take out that one builder so they will be able to move the go and get all the items and bring them over here and hopefully get that fixed, because that is really important, because the more houses you have, the bigger your population can get, because the different people move into the houses, and then you get more and more houses and more people move over as they reach the age to become an adult, and it increases your population rather quickly, faster than you'd think, really. But I think I'm almost at the end of trying to make this one last. It looks like everyone's going to end up dying here pretty soon, so I will leave it there. If you want to see more, if you want to see me start a new town, let me know, and I'll get around to that. Had a few technical difficulties recently, so I've been trying to work on that and trying to get my schedule down for recordings, so you guys can see everything on a certain schedule. So I will let y'all know if there's anything going to be changed. It'll be on my Twitter, and I'll link it below as well. Um, if you want to check out some of the other videos on the same series, I'll link them as well. So just check them out, like them, hit the subscribe button if you like what you see. And if you want to leave a comment, certainly do that, because I love hearing feedback, love seeing what people want to see. And I'm going to try to do what anybody asks me to do on here to try to make the series that I put up better. And if you want to see more of the Slither videos, I also have those on the page, so check them out. And like I said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch y'all on the next one, guys.